4 AI devices, and I use all 4 of them every day. A pen that records a room while you write with it. 2 recorders that turn your calls into summaries and action items. A card the size of a credit card that lives on the back of your phone and builds a knowledge base out of everything you say. And a camera that you wear that hands your day back as a comic. What each one is, what it does, what it costs, and at the end, which one to buy, because you don't need all 4. Today, we look at the 4 top AI recorders that we've actually done on our channel. Now, we have links to the 4 videos as well. Make sure to let us know what you think down below, and also like, subscribe, and click the notification bells. And guys, with the top 4, we're going to start with the Flowtica Scribe. It's an AI pen, and it's a real pen, aluminium, 34.5 grams, gel ink, 0.5 millimeter tip, 20 refills in a box. But guys, there's actually a full recorder inside. So for example, if you sit across the table from someone, write your notes on paper the way you always have, and it's capturing the whole conversation underneath. Nobody knows it's there. Now, we did the review about 12 months ago. This is a new one. As you can see, it's got a lovely carrying case there. In the box, the pen, a charger case, USB-C cable, and the refills. iOS 16 and up, Android 12 and up, and the app is FiNote. And here's how you record with it. And 3 steps. You download the Flowtica app, sign in, allow mic and reminder permissions, pick a scribe, and pair over Bluetooth. Then you don't even open the app to record. You hold the button down for tap 2 seconds like this. It goes buzz. The red comes on. You can record. You tap the FlowMark button there as well to flag important bits. You hold it again to stop. 2 buzzers, and the FlowTrans transfers and describes automatically to the cloud. So it's quick and doesn't wait on your internet. You can make a coffee and it's in the app transcribes. Highlights marked, and honestly, FlowMark and FlowTrans are the 2 I lean on most. The live highlighting and the automatic sync both work every time. So this is the one that sold me most. I walk the beach most mornings, as you can see, it's behind me over there. And it's where I have every good idea shows up, and when they all used to die. Now I just hold the button and talk. No screen, no sandy fumbling. And this is where you feel the mic. It's studio grade MEMS. And out there, there's wind and water, and it still pulls my voice clean. That's the AI noise reduction as well coming in. And by the time I'm home, that walk and talk is a structured note. Headings, key points, summary, send the app, done for me. I always forget what I'm doing when I'm shopping. So very easy. I've got the app in front of me just here, which I'm going to use. So let's go and do the shopping now. So again, go to the pen, which is in my pocket here, hold it down, press the button. So it starts recording. So what do I need? Let's go into the fridge and have a look. So I need milk, chicken, sausages, fillet steak, also eggs are important, and bacon. Bacon's very important. I'm going to press the FlowMark there for bacon. Also want coconut water, crumpets, all very, very important stuff. So then I hold down the button, transcribe. So you can see just there, it's transcribing at the moment. Okay, so we've got the recording here. You can see it's compiled the shopping list just here. So it's got milk, chicken, sausage, eggs, bacon, which is the FlowMark, which you can see there has been highlighted very strongly. An items of purchase here as well. Now, wasn't that amazing, guys? You talk it, it writes it up, and anything you flag with FlowMark gets pulled out and highlighted. Around a table, it handles 15 speakers at up to 5 meters, which is incredible. And after about 30 seconds of hearing someone, it tags who said what automatically, and ask anything, lets you question your own notes as well. So what I did decide about the order, pull the minutes, and battery, guys, is a standout. 30 hours on the pen, another 70 hours on the case. It's 100 hours all up and a month on standby. It's also got 32 gigs, roughly around 4,000 hours of audio, and it captures offline. Now, the price of it as well, so the core is free forever, basic transcription is free for life, and you get 300 minutes a month of advanced AI summaries for free. Guys, if you live in meetings like I do, you'll go past that and you're into a plan. And as you can see, we use it out on the Gold Coast, in meetings, out and about, and it works so well. Well, it's not perfect. Well, that's the one catch. And the other one is that a polished summary wants a connection. So it records offline fine, the writer just lands later as well, but you can sync it to your phone, which is fine, and it works quite well. So for Flowtica Scribe, we loved using it. You could see it's testing in the Gold Coast. Next, there are 2 devices from the same company. You've got the PLAUD Note Pro, 2.9 millimeters thin, 30 grams, sits in the back of your phone or MagSafe. 64 gigs, 30 hours of recording, and 60 days of standby. And it switches between capturing a phone call and capturing a room. The NotePin S is the other one, 17.4 grams, 20 hours recording, 40 days standby, and same storage. You can wear it as a lanyard, a wristband, a magnetic clip, or a pen. Now, as you saw, I saw it out here in the Gold Coast. You can see me using these out and about. I use a Note Pro for calls, NotePin S for meetings, and being out and about. Both feed the same app. Now, here's a real one, an 11-minute call with a solar company, and guys, look what came back. So guys, just got off a call just then with the solar company. We're doing a full solar installation tomorrow for a customer, for a project we're doing. So it was an 11-minute phone call. We went through details about the project, how it's going to work. Now, as you can see, here it is on the PLAUD Note. It's done through the PLAUD Note Pro, not through the PLAUD PIN S. But as you can see, it gives a full summary of the conversation. So you can see here, solar panel installation, overview, background, pain points. If you're reading through there as well, it kind of goes through some of the questions we had. So it was a technical conversation about how it all works. If we go back a step as well, it gives highlights in a summary. So if we go to the recording highlights, this is where I press the button down. You can see it's zero made to film the upcoming solar installation process to create educational YouTube content. So that's when I press the button. So that was a key point about what we're covering. It gives the meeting minutes. It gives a decision summary about it. So down there, what the plan is, discussion points. So now we can go away. We can go away now and have a plan for what's going to happen tomorrow, which is recorded. You can see you've got the mind map down there below as well of the conversation that happened. As you can see, it goes through all the different sections. With Note Pro, I attach the back of my phone, flip into call mode, and I put the phone on the table like normal. I'm not juggling a notebook. I'm not half listening while I type. I can just focus on the conversation. While talking, Note Pro's capturing a call audio. When a call ends, I don't have to do anything clever. Thanks to PLAUD's AutoFlow. The auto clip automatically transfers from the device to the PLAUD app. While going make a coffee, PLAUD Intelligence kicks in. It runs AI transcription using frontier models like ChatGPT 5.2, Claude Sonnet, and Gemini 3 Pro. Then automatically generates a transcript, a structured summary, key points, decisions, and action items, all in the one template which I've picked. Well, there you go. Wasn't it amazing? You can see I use it out and about here on the Gold Coast and Brisbane, and that whole loop of the conversation, and I touched nothing. AutoFlow will even email the summary to your inbox or a project address. The button aside matters more than it looks. Press a big conversation, and that moment becomes an anchor. The AI waits a summary around what you flagged. See guys, most recorders treat every second the same. And with PLAUD, you can use it for mind mapping, notes. It really is effective. And Ask PLAUD also searches your entire meeting history, not one recording. So what did we agree about? The video length. Show me every action item for this brand. It answers and links back to the meeting it came from. As you can see, we've done a number of different PLAUD reviews as well. You can see them below. We find it to be a very good AI recorder. And now they've got PLAUD Desktop. Capture Zoom, Meet, and Teams with no recording has join pop-up appearing in the call. The price, guys, you get 300 minutes a month included, which is absolutely amazing. Past that, you buy more or move up a plan. Guys, storage is effectively unlimited. And we really do love it. So now what's the third one? Now the Mobvoi TicNote, and this one's after something different. Now guys, it's a black card, as you can see here, about the size of a credit card with a little OLED screen on it, and it snaps onto the back of your phone. There's a switch on the side for phone call mode or recording mode. Now it's got 64 gigs, about 434 hours of audio, 25 hours of continuous recording, which is great. Got 3 microphone array with noise cancellation and beamforming. And on the calls, guys, records from the phone's receiver rather than the loudspeaker. So the call always stays private. As you can see, we used it here in our previous video. We found it excellent for meetings, being out and about. And the thing is with this, the recorder isn't the point. The point is what happens after, and that's shadow AI. You pick which model runs it. So GPT-5, Gemini 3 Pro, Claude Opus 4.1, whatever. And watch it makes out of one recording. So let's do that now. You'll be able to see how it draws the filming I did earlier of the TicNote when I was sitting there on the lounge describing it. Now we're going to go and turn that into actual research that we can use. Okay, as you can see here is how we actually spoke about the video earlier. So you can see here, it's a comprehensive review about demonstration of the TicNote device. Again, you can see how well this is all written. A bit about the usage scenarios, AI-powered productivity features, covers use scenarios, and it kind of goes through a lot of details of the actual product itself. Now, I can use this now on my YouTube descriptions and my reviews. I can use it for other short videos. And this is great because it stops you having to do all the work yourself. It picks it up, and normally you have to use so many different ways to doing this. So if you look at mind map here as well, and look at more detail, you can see how it breaks it all down. So you've got the TicNote and Shadow AI feature, and you've got the main sections out of that. And then it breaks it down into each one in detail. And this is, guys, it's incredible. It really gives a lot of information. It's giving you stuff you can actually use. So you just here, it's generated the podcast for us. We can actually play this now, and you can see how it goes about it. So if you press
Hey, Andrew, I was just checking out your channel. You've got some serious engagement going on there. Really impressive stuff.
Thanks. Yeah, we've been building that authentic connection with our audience for a while now. What's on your mind?
Well, I'm with Dodo Enterprises, and I think there could be a great collab.
See, guys, that's unbelievable. It's taken what was original conversation on the phone. It's then created a podcast, which is now reading back to us. And that's actually how the conversation went. As you can see, wasn't that amazing? What it can actually create from one recording, all the different things. So for one recording, a transcript with the speaker separated, a summary with action items, a mind map, a section called aha moments, where it services things you never asked about, and a deep research report on the topics, and a podcast of the lot read by 2 AI voices. Guys, you can also snap photos mid-recording. So you've got a whiteboard, a spec sheet, and they're included in the analysis. A project wiki does group recordings, documents, and photos into one project, so shadow compression all of it together. 120 languages, and it syncs between your phone and the web. Guys, what more can you want? It really is a fantastic productivity tool. Price 600 minutes a month of AI features free, which is a bit more than PLAUD, and you get unlimited cloud storage. So the free tier is generally usable. Pro, guys, is $119 a year, or about $9.92 a month, and you get 2,100 minutes, which is great. So again, another great one. So you've got the Flowtica Scribe, the PLAUD Note Pro, PLAUD NotePin S, and also Mobvoi TicNote. And last one isn't the odd one out because it isn't a recorder. This is a Looki L1. It's an AI memory camera, 32 grams, lighter than AA battery, and it clips to your shirt on a magnetic lanyard. That's also the charger. You get 4K photos, 1080 pixels, video at 30 frames a second, 16mm equivalent lens at f2.2 with a 109-degree field of view. It's got 6-axis gyroscopes running stabilization, so walking holds it together. Now you can see I used it at the Gold Coast, out and about, for meetings, and you can see here how well it was. I think I love about the Looki L1 is being able to capture special moments. So we've had rain and wind here for last week. Being able to be in the Gold Coast now, capturing with a Looki is truly incredible. You can wear it like I'm doing right now. You can also take pictures of it like this as well. So it's facing me, and it really does capture your life and put it into a way you can really understand. Now here's how it actually works, because this is the clever part. It's called AI mode, and guys, it works really well. You press it on the top and the light breeze. So instead of filming every second, it records short clips at intervals. It's reading the light, the movement, the audio, working out what's actually worth keeping. That's how you stay present. You're not pulling yourself out of the moment to grab a shot you've already missed. You just live it, and it handles the rest. And the other thing, guys, on the privacy side, straight up, the privacy light on the front that blinks whenever it's capturing. You cannot turn that off. As you can see there, it's a little blue light on the top there if you can see that. That's deliberate. Anyone near you can see it's recording. This is exactly how a device like this should be done. One thing I love about the Looki L1 is the app. Now, as you can see, I've got the app right here in front of me. Now, what it does is when you're out and about and it's capturing all those special moments or videos, what it does is it automatically syncs to the cloud. So you go here, you can see on here the device. You've got device media, which is the device media currently device. And you've got upload and process. So they're the videos and images to upload. So on the 25th here, you can see straight away you've got the live logs here. You've got some videos, sunset, beach walk in the city, and you can click on them and it plays what actually happened as well as the location. You also go to all and you can see all the video clips. You can also go and have a look at the journal for the 25th. Now, if you look at the journal just there, so you can see we had a weekend social dinner, and there we are out on the beach walk as well. What a beautiful comic that is. You can change the description on here if you want. You can go in here as well. You can delete the moment. But what I also like as well is in a journal, also done special highlights too. Just so click on here and watch what happens just here. It really was an amazing camera, and the footage I used here was absolutely amazing. You can see how it also turns your day into a vlog, a journal, and a comic. And if you did nothing but wear it, it's amazing. We're out and about with a beautiful Gold Coast behind me, but also here with the 3 microphones with noise reduction. You can speak an idea while you're walking, and it captures it clean through wind and traffic. You hold a touchpad, you can talk to it, point at something, ask what it is, and it answers out loud as well. It's got IP67, so sweat and rain are fine. 12 hours of battery life, which is a full day, and 32 gigs on board. And guys, there's also Pi, which watches the shape of your actual day and sends you observations based on that as well, rather than a remind you set. Although guys, to be honest, I didn't like when it told me I should not be eating muffins, because I like muffins, but it's still great. And price is the best of the 4. You buy it once, no subscription at all. Not perfect, it's softer indoors and in low light, and the comics take a few minutes to process, but all in all, it's amazing. You get highlight reels, you can watch your videos, and it really does give you the ability to track your life. It really is amazing. So which one, guys? Because you don't need all 4. So if you sit across the table from people and you do sales work, consulting, interviews, the Flowtica Scribe is great because you keep them writing on paper the way you always have, and it backs everything up underneath. It's a good pen, so you're carrying one thing instead of 3, a pen, a microphone, and a recording device. But what about what happens on calls? Well, the PLAUD Note Pro on the phone, PLAUD NotePin S on your shirt, your desktop for Zoom. Ask PLAUD across the whole history is what you'll end up relying on. And you want the AI to do more than transcribe? You got the mind maps, research, projects, whatever you can question. And also, finally, the TicNote is just as good as well, and its free tier is the most generous here. And finally, the Looki isn't comparing with any of them. The Looki L1 is a one for your life, not your work. Maybe pick one and subscribe, because it's the only one that didn't ask me to change anything about how I already work. The Looki L1 is perfect though. If you want to do journals, track your life, you go back on and look at it and it's all there and it really is amazing. So 4 fantastic devices, well 5 in all. Full reviews on all of them are on Mr. Yoo-Hoo. Link below discount codes. Guys, tell me in comments which of these you'd actually use and what you want me to test next. And also you can see how I use these out in real life. So I use these devices in the Gold Coast at meetings, walking around, running. It's very important to me that I get the best devices for you. So I'm going to get another video for Freedom Hours. Hope you enjoyed these. Links below. Thanks for supporting the channel. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Enjoy the videos.